Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Mary, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. For today, I decided to create a Christmas look, but it's not just going to be any ordinary Christmas look, because I am going to test out my Jeffree Star products that I got for Black Friday. I will probably test out almost everything except for the mini Jawbreaker palette, or mini breaker, I think that's what it's called. If you want to see what look I come up with, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay guys, in case you forgot what the blood sugar palette looks like, here she is again. I went ahead and primed my eyes already, and I'm going to start with my eyes today because I am more than likely going to do a gold and red look, and I don't know what the whole fallout situation is going to be like, and since I will be using red, I just don't want to risk ruining my foundation because I would be very upset. So let's dig in. Sorry guys, I feel like every time I come on here, I'm like in gym clothes. I don't mean to. I'm just literally in gym clothes like 85% of the time. Probably 90. The first shade that I'm going to go into, I think is going to be Tongue Pop, which is this pretty color right here. And I'm going to focus that one more on my crease and just kind of use it as a transition shade. And I use the MAC Paint Pot to set my eyes, or prime I should say. And I did not set them. I did not put any powder after I put the primer. So my base is still just a tiny bit tacky. The color is laid down, and this is what it looks like. It blended beautifully. And in case you're wondering, I am using a Morphe M441 brush for that shade. Next, I'm going to use an Essence Eye Blender brush, and next shade I am going to dip into is going to be Cherry Soda, and it's this beautiful red right here. I am so excited and so happy that I decided to pick this palette up because Valentine's Day will be here before we know it. I don't have any eyeshadow palettes that really have any red eyeshadows in it. I don't think. Maybe one or two shadows in my whole collection, but this one has like all the range of red that you can think of. I'm going to mainly focus this on the crease, but I am going to blend it just a little bit up. See how my eyes are looking just a little bit scary? I'm at that stage in an eyeshadow look where you are wondering if this is even going to look okay. And it is. The key is to be patient, don't give up, keep going, and at the end, it will all come out great. Right now, I am looking a little crazy, but don't worry, it's going to come together in the end. All right, so it's pretty blended, and as you saw earlier, I picked this other brush up again, and I dipped back into that first color, like slightly, and I used it to kind of blend out and just merge the two colors together and just make it look good. All right, next color I'm dipping into is going to be this color right here, which is Intravenous, and to me it looks like a very dark rich brown, but it has a tiny hint of red, so almost like a very rich wine color, but not looking purple. This is just an e.l.f. eye brush, that's what it says on there, and see how it's very tiny. I am going to staple this item on there, like just, or not staple, like tap it. And I am probably going to be doing a halo eye today. So I'm going to focus this on the outer corner and just a little bit up, and in the inner corner and just a little bit up. But I don't want to hide those first two shades I used at the beginning. so that color is down, and don't be afraid to go back to the other colors that you already laid down. That's how you get that perfect blending look. So I'm going to go back and pick up just a tiny bit of more of that red and blend these two, like that dark brown and the red together, just so that it doesn't look like it's just a shadow just sitting right there, you know? This is what the eyes look like so far, and I'm actually really liking it. Next color I'm going to use is Donor, and it's that very pretty, it's almost like a brown goldish, like a brassy goldish color.
Oh, I love this color.
Here, let me. This is what I already have in my hand. Look at that. So now that I have that gold down, brassy gold, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for that dark brown color, Intravenous, and I'm going to buff out the edges of that gold. And this is what I have so far. You can't tell on the camera, guys, but the combination of the red and the brown and this brassy gold is really making my eyes look like extra really chocolatey brown, and I'm loving it. Okay, so let me get my base down and I'll be right back. Hey guys, foundation is down, and now I get to try the Jeffree Star concealer. First, in case you're wondering, I did use the Healthy Foundation by Physicians formula today, and I actually had to blend two colors. I had to use LN4 and MN4. So now we are going to go in with the Jeffree Star concealer, and I got in C8. I am going to go a little light on this because I don't know how pigmented this is, and I don't want to go overboard with my concealer. This is the concealer blended, and it blended beautifully. A little goes a long way, guys. A little goes a long way. So I am very happy that I went in with light hand, because this color is absolutely great for when I want to go for that glamorous look. Next, I'm going to go in with setting powder, but I am actually going to use my Wet n Wild for my under eyes because I have really been loving this translucent powder. If you haven't tried it already, you definitely need to, because it is amazing. It leaves my under eyes looking beautiful, like literally soft like a baby's bottom. That is how smooth my under eyes are looking thanks to this translucent setting powder. Okay, eyebrows are done. I haven't set them yet, but I will once I'm done with all of my makeup. So let's go ahead and wipe away this bakage. Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder, local drugstore. I literally had to find it at CVS because Target or Walmart did not carry it. Okay, so that is what the under eyes look like. You can see how like soft they look. Ignore my under eyes. All right, now let's get to the Jeffree Star translucent, well, not translucent because I got beige, but he does have a translucent powder. So this is the setting powder. There it is. So okay, so it has that sifter, and it also has like the little holes, so I'm gonna just pick up whatever is on here. Alright, so this is what the face looks like, and I am really liking the powder. I feel like my skin looks very smooth, very soft, and I am not mad about it.
I am digging it.
I love it, guys. What do you think? It seriously looks amazing. Okay guys, the bronzer is on, and see how already the face is looking so much more put together. It's like at first it was looking just a tiny bit like, whoa, I don't know if you know what you're doing, kind of. And I get it, you know, it really takes time for it to just kind of start coming together. So at the beginning there, it's a little scary and just like, what's going on? Because it does not look good. But you got to be patient, and you got to just kind of do step by step and let it just come together. And that's when you start looking like this, and that's when you think to yourself,
Okay, this is looking great. Let me keep going.
okay, now let's start the lower lid. I'm going to go back to that first shade, which is Tongue Pop. And I'm just using like an e.l.f. It says e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm guessing they mean like e.l.f. eye contour brush, because there's no way you can contour your face with this. That's what that looks like, you guys. I seriously wish that you guys could see what I see in the mirror. Like, I look up close at my under eyes, and they seriously look like they are as soft as a baby's bottom. I cannot get over that translucent powder. And like, the rest of my skin looks absolutely amazing as well. I mean, geez, my under eyes, I'm like seriously so impressed with that Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. It is amazing. You really need to go try it out. Okay, next shade I'm going to go in is going to be that red color, which is Cherry Soda. And I'm actually going to use the same brush, and I am going to use this shade to connect that outer corner with the bottom lash. So I'm going to keep it very close to the lash line, and I'm not going to go all the way in, just in the corner, just like that. Okay, and I think I want to add a pop of color that is not like your ordinary red and gold Christmas look. So I am going to take a small brush like this one. I'm going to dip into, what is it called? Cavity, which is that bright, almost neon pink, very lightly. Tap the excess, and I'm actually going to go in my inner corner with this. So it's very subtle, and it actually looks very similar to the other red color that I have, but that's okay. I was just testing it out. For sure, close up that it's a different shade. Okay, and that's it. See how it's like subtle, but it definitely brightens it up just a tiny bit more. I am really digging it. And I did put on a little bit of blush. I just went in with this little pretty Dior, like a little bit peachy. It's very soft. It's in my Z palette, and I went ahead and used that. I wanted to go a little more subtle with my blush since the eyes are very, you know, bold. Okay, the next thing is the Supreme Frost, and I got in Frozen Peach. This packaging is beautiful, and I am so excited to use this. I am going to try this out, and once I try it out, I'll know if I'm going to use this as well for my inner corner and for my brow bone. But let's try it out first. I'm just going to go in with a Wet n Wild little fluffy brush. P75 is the number of this Wet n Wild brush. I feel like I really have to get in there. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I love this color. So it's definitely, the reason you can't see how blinding it is because of the color of this is close to the tone of my skin, which I absolutely don't mind, because then I could be blinding without having that white cast, you know? Like, see, I'm looking forward and it doesn't look white, but then I turn around, you're like, oh, look at that glow. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. I am so happy. This is the color I picked. The original color I wanted was actually sold out, and I'm sorry, I can't even remember what the name of it is. But I have a feeling if I would have gotten that color, it would have been leaving that white cast that I hate. Like when I'm looking forward and you can see like a white strip, it's horrible. I hate it. This color is perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Oh.
So pretty.
I'm going to go ahead and get my lashes on, set my brows, and I'll be right back to... Okay guys, so I did go in my inner corner and my brow bone with the highlight. I feel like the color is actually perfect and it looks beautiful. I did put in NYX Champagne Gold eyeliner on my waterline, and I did also put mascara on my lower lashes. Last but not least is the lip gloss, and I think for today I'm going to go in with Leo. I feel if I used the Designer Blood, which is like close to like a wine red brown, I think it'll be too much and it might just clash with the whole look. So I'm going to go in with Leo and see how that looks. So it's actually just a tiny bit too brown for this look, so I'm going to go into one of my MAC lipsticks, and this is in the color Babe Town, since it's a little bit lighter, and go in the middle there a little bit. Okay, I think that looks better. I already know that I love the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick formula, so I just wanted to test it out and see how it looks, and it just looks better when I add that color to it. So let me go ahead and set my face with some spray, and I will give my final thoughts. This is the final look, and of course I had to use my Jeffree Star Morphe X setting mist. What do you guys think? I love this look. I think it looks beautiful. It is definitely a more glamorous Christmas look. And it's a little bit on the red side, but it's okay. All right, so let's go over everything real quick. My daughter just woke up from her nap and I need to go get her. Blood Sugar Palette. I absolutely love this. It is beautiful and I cannot wait to dig in more into that. Concealer. Beautiful, blended out perfect. It actually makes my under eyes look amazing. I am loving this and can't wait to keep using it. Setting powder. This is actually a very, very nice setting powder and I absolutely love it. My skin looks amazing. It looks super smooth and it's perfect. It might be one of my favorites from now on. The highlighter, oh my goodness, I absolutely love this highlighter. It does have a little bit of glitter chunks in there, so if you don't like glitter in your highlighter, you might not like it, but I love it. I think it's beautiful. It's perfect for special occasions. I will definitely be using this on Christmas Day. The lip gloss, I love this color. It's beautiful. I did have to blend in a different color just because the brown was a little too orange for this look, but I absolutely love Jeffree Star's Velour liquid lipstick formula. It's one of the best out there. It does not dry out my lips at all. All in all, every single product I tried from Jeffree Star today, I absolutely love. And it just goes to show that, you know, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's great at his job, and everything I have tested out from his brand, I have absolutely loved. All right, guys. Well, I hope you loved this video, and if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family. If you love this video, then go ahead and give it a like. I still have that giveaway going on, and I will pick a winner on the 19th. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and check that video out as well and follow the instructions to be entered into the giveaway. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope you are having an amazing December. Christmas is almost here and I am so excited. So I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. And in case and breath eyeliner on my water lip.